When someone stays late in the office to silently organize a colleague's scattered documents. When someone in the community always remembers the medication schedule of an elderly person living alone. When someone offers a cup of perfectly warm tea to an upset friend, such a person is likely an ISFJ, as the most adept defender in MBTI. Personality types who excel at silent giving. ISFJs are like the warm sun in winter, melting estrangement with unassuming tenderness. They are also like solid harbors, providing stable shelter for those around them in storms. From attentive nurses to meticulous housekeepers, ISFJs write their warm chapters in the details of life, with their keen insight into others' needs and selfless dedication. The 4 dimensions of MBT are like 4 puzzle pieces, together forming the unique personality portrait of ISFJ, with each letter hiding their gentle code for interacting with the world. I stands for introverted, meaning ISFJs draw energy from quiet solitude and deep introspection. They dislike noisy social occasions, feel drained after being in crowds for too long, and prefer to build deep connections with a few trusted people. In team discussions, they often sort out their thoughts in their minds before speaking softly. On weekends, solitude with a cup of tea and a book revitalizes them more than lively parties. Stands for sensing, determining ISFJs focus on concrete reality and details. They have little interest in abstract theoretical discussions, but can accurately capture others' unspoken needs. A tissue offered when a friend frowns. A cup of cold medicine silently prepared when a colleague coughs. When handling tasks, they strictly follow established procedures to ensure every detail meets requirements. When recalling the past, they clearly remember a sentence someone said years ago, or a warm moment. F stands for feeling, reflecting ISFJ's decision-making, oriented by empathy and values. When making choices, their primary consideration is will this make others feel comfortable, rather than pure logical right or wrong. Facing disagreements, they strive for solutions that consider both parties' feelings, even if it means taking more pressure themselves. When assigning tasks, they first notice who is in a bad state recently and take the initiative to share their work. J stands for judging, reflecting ISFJ's preference for order and planning. They like a step-by-step life, have clear arrangements for doing things, and hate sudden changes disrupting the rhythm. Before traveling, they make detailed strategies, including weather, transportation, and catering. Items at home are always neatly arranged, and important dates are marked on the calendar in advance, which brings them a down-to-earth sense of security. These 4 dimensions interweave into ISFJ's core traits: thoughtfulness, reliability, caution, and compassion, making them shine uniquely in scenarios requiring caring for others and maintaining harmony. In daily trivialities and warmth, ISFJ's behavior patterns are like delicate brushstrokes, outlining their warm and reliable image. In the workplace, ISFJs are low-key supporters and coordinators. They don't like being in the spotlight but always manage the behind-the-scenes things perfectly, preparing sign-in sheets and tea before meetings, silently organizing all materials for filing after projects. They are particularly sensitive to colleagues' needs. New employees receive office guides, quietly prepared by them, and colleagues working overtime find a warm dinner on their desks. They stick to their job responsibilities, even doing inconspicuous work to the extreme, such as receptionists remembering each regular customer's name and preferred drinks. In family life, ISFJs are thoughtful housekeepers and emotional bonds. They remember the dietary taboos of the whole family, with mom's diabetes recipes and children's allergenic ingredients well known by heart. The family medicine cabinet is always fully stocked, with expiration dates marked on the labels. For family birthdays and wedding anniversaries, they prepare surprises weeks in advance, which may be a home-cooked meal or a hand-knitted scarf. Facing family conflicts, they quietly act as mediators, listening to grievances separately, and then resolving differences in a gentle way. Dad was actually worried about you, but his words were harsh. In social relations, ISFJs are the most reliable listeners. When friends are heartbroken, they don't offer empty consolation, but stay quietly all night, offering tissues and hot soup. When neighbors are on business trips, they take the initiative to help take care of pets and collect couriers, but they rarely take the initiative to talk about their own troubles, always thinking I don't want to trouble others, and even get exhausted from overgiving, but are embarrassed to ask for help. However, these traits of ISFJs may also bring troubles. For example, they may wrong themselves by caring too much about others' opinions, being embarrassed to refuse others' requests, even when reluctant. They may avoid necessary expression for fear of conflict, leading to their needs being ignored for a long time. They may be at a loss in unexpected situations due to resisting changes, such as getting anxious when a planned picnic encounters rain.